video here on the YouTube channel. Welcome back to another Pokemon video here on the YouTube channel. So today I'm coming at you with something really exciting but different for my channel. This is going to be the first Pokemon trading card game online deck battle test deck something. We're having some fun today. So I actually saw this video of a Alice in Wonderland kind of themed deck. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. I have named it Down the Rabbit Hole. Before we get into the actual battles, I'm going to actually kind of go over what is in this deck. So this is a Mad Party deck. So if you can see here by this Bunnelby, basically, so it's kind of sort of like the Night Marcher deck that was in Sun and Moon rotation, but basically, so Mad Party is the main attack that we're using here, and this attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the Mad Party attack. So basically what this deck is about is getting as many Pokemon with Mad Party into your discard pile as possible. So I'm just going to run over this set list really quickly. So your main attacker here is going to be Bunnelby. So really cheap, two colorless to cast, and then you can basically, I've hit for like 280, 300. It's actually late game. This deck is actually insane, guys. It hits. So we also run 4 copies of this Dedenne. Dedenne is in here solely to be discarded though, so not really going to be using Dedenne much. We also run 1 copy of Dedenne GX. This is just going to be a way to discard a hand and draw to 6 new cards. Discarding is a huge thing in this deck, so we run the Dedenne GX just for the Dede change. We also are running 4 copies of Sinistea. Sinistea is going to be, or not Sinistea, but Ptcgo is going to be another attacker, so we're keeping that as our bench. So Ptcgo here is really interesting. So Ptcgo is an attacker, but we also just want to keep it on the bench early game for its ability T-Break. So T-Break is going to allow us to discard a card that has Mad Party in our hand, and if we do that, we can draw 2 cards. So essentially, we want Ptcgo on the bench chilling, using T-Break whenever we can. It can come in and hit that Mad Party if it does have to, but Ptcgo is going to kind of be a bench ability using Pokemon. We also do run 4 copies of Galarian Mr. Rime. Galarian Mr. Rime also is just here to be solely discarded, and that is it. Also opted in to take 1 Crobat V. This is just a hand accelerator with the Dark Asset. Pretty standard staple stuff nowadays in all these decks. Also, I chose to put in Wheezing with Blowaway Bomb. I've come a lot of times I come just a little bit short of being able to one-shot, so having Blowaway Bomb and having Roxy, discarding some Wheezings and being able to put 1 damage counter across the board in your opponent's Pokemon is actually huge. So I actually watched a video by Rare Candy kind of doing this deck, and he really suggested we opt in the Wheezing, and after I did that, I honestly would not go back to not having the Wheezing because it is really, really, really helpful. So here are the here are the trainer cards that we are running. Pretty standard stuff. We have 4 Pokemon Communications. We have 4 copies of Great Ball. We also do run 4 copies of Quick Ball. This is again just a way to discard and look get another Pokemon card. So really nice to Quick Ball away a Dedenne to get a Bunnelby or something. We also do run Chaotic Swell. This deck that I'm playing right now is post Darkness Ablaze, so with all of the Eternus VMAX decks running around with the black market, it is kind of nice to have a Chaotic Swell just to be able to get rid of that, as well as there's a lot of Thunder Mountains still running around, so it's kind of nice just to be able to get rid of that. I do run, I believe, 3 copies of Marnie. I don't know why it says just 1. I think the other ones are non-holo, that's why. I do have 2 copies of Boss's Order here, so I have 1 here and then 1. Oh, I have 1 there and then 1 here. And then as I was saying about the Wheezing, we do run 4 copies of Roxy in this deck. So every time you discard a Wheezing in this way, you get to put 10 damage across the board, and then you also draw 3 cards for each card you discard. So that is huge. Well, here are the other 2 Marnies. So 3 Marnies. I run 2 copies of Professor's Research. It's just another way to be able to discard an entire hand. It's really nice early if you can get a hand with like at least 3 or 4 of your T-breakers that you want to discard. Professor's Research it, and then you're going to be hitting for it, or like already you're hitting for 100. So this is something that I put in this deck. I haven't really seen anybody else running this in this deck, but it is Cape of Toughness. So basically this is strictly for Bunnelby, and it'll give Bunnelby that extra 50 HP to make him not such a squishy little cotton ball, because he is really low. Like, this is a deck of weenies, but it's really funny just like watching your little, like watching a Bunnelby one shot a GX, or like it's so satisfying. But we do run a Cape of Toughness in that, just in case we need a little extra HP on the Bunnelby. And then we do run 1 copy of U-turn board. It just makes the retreat cost 1 less, and it comes back to your hand instead of going to the discard pile when the Pokemon is killed. So that is why we just run 1 of them, because we can use it to get it back, or we can use it comes back to our hand after the Pokemon dies. So it is really useful. We do not run any basic energy in this deck. We just run 3 copies of triple acceleration energy, and then we run 4 copies of twin energy, and that is it. But with that out of the way, you guys, let's get into our first versus battle of the day. And then we're gonna select down the rabbit hole, and we are going to get right into this. Some decks that I struggle against, I do notice I struggle a lot against like fighting decks. Like, I know Galarian Sirfetch'd is out there running around right now. So I lost the coin flip. Also, something to note about this deck, I do not like going first when I play this deck. Let us see. So this is kind of not an ideal first hand, to be completely honest. Honestly, in this scenario, I would most likely put the Dedenne out there and then just try and set my bench as well as I possibly can. And just let him take that Dedenne as an early little prize card. So he's running, I'm going to assume a Pikarom deck, because I see the Pikachu Zekrom deck box here. It's not a terrible matchup for me, honestly, though. I'm not really that worried about it. I'm going to Great Ball into, I guess I got a Bunnelby. Great Ball and a Bunnelby. I think I'm just going to end and research next turn. So researching next turn will allow us to get 2 Dedennes in the discard pile already. So it's going to be hitting for 40 damage. So here we're trying to get to about, I think Pikachu and Zekrom are trying to get to about 280 damage, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I think we're trying to get to about 280. Honestly, just 200 to be able to one-shot this Aurora GX would be huge. Honestly, also if... Oh, his is a Bolt Hunt. Yeah, so he's probably running Pikarom, so I would assume he might have Thunder Mountain, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if people are running Thunder Mountain with the Pikarom deck. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to think if there was any way I could take out this Tapu Koko before he was able to use his Dance of the Ancients. That would be huge. But I don't know if I would be able to complete. I don't know if I'll be able to be completely honest. 130. Oh, this Drescher woke up. Of course it did. Alright, let's see what we got. Should I Roxy instead of Research? I think I want to Roxy here instead of Research. Get rid of that Wheezing and one Dedenne. Let's see. Nice, we got some energy. Then we're going to say yes to putting that 10 damage across the board. Let's see. So we did get Poltegeist here, which is great. Let's see. I'm probably going to T-break away a Galarian Mr. Rhyme. So we're hitting for a 20-40. We're hitting for 40. Probably just going to Twin Energy up a Bunnelby, get the Bunnelby ready. I could research. No, we're not going to do that. So, yeah. So right now, in this scenario with the Dedenne out there, I'm just trying to set up my bench as well as possible and get as many cards in the discard pile as possible before he decides to take out this Dedenne. So we're hitting for 40 we're hitting for 40 right now. So trying to get... Honestly, I might Roxy away the Dedenne next turn. I don't want to research yet because this is kind of... I don't want to get rid of Boss's Order. I don't want to get rid of that triple XL energy. So I'm just going to Roxy away at Dedenne, and hopefully, if we're lucky, we pull another Mad Party card out so we can discard 2. Okay, so he's already taking out the Dedenne. I'm not going to be able to do much yet, though. He's just going to take out the Bunnelby. I might just... Actually, I'm going to... I don't want to lose that energy. I'm going to just put out a Bunnelby. If he kills it, he kills it. So I'm going to T-break away at Dedenne. Nice. Keep that. I'm going to Roxy away a Mr. Mime. So here I think this is going to be the move. So I'm going to Pokecom a Poltegeist in for a Dedenne. Quick ball the Dedenne away just to get in the discard pile. I think I'm going to grab another Bunnelby, honestly. Grab another Bunnelby. So we are hitting for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20. So we're hitting for 120. Should I just get some damage on this Bolton? I think I'm just gonna get some damage on this Bolton, honestly. So I'm hitting for 120. Yeah. If he decides to kill this Bunnelby with the Bolton, I am going to probably Boss's Order the Tapu Koko in next turn, because after this Bunnelby dies, we're hitting for 140, and that is enough to one-shot the Tapu Koko, which I think would be the play here in this situation. Hopefully he doesn't use... Ooh, damn. He healed his Bolton completely, but that's okay. Hopefully he doesn't use his Dance of the Ancients this turn, because that would be really unfortunate. I really want to get rid of that before he's able to. Okay, nice, nice, nice. He didn't use it. Okay, this is good. This is good for us. So the thing about this deck too is that it might seem like you're behind, but we just run these little one prizers in this entire deck, so it's kind of easy to come back. So I think we're just gonna straight up Boss's Order the Tapu Koko in and Mad Party it. Nice. So being able to kill that Tapu Koko before he uses Dance of the Ancients is huge, you guys. It's really, really good. I think that was a smart play on our part, for sure. Not being able to use the Dance of the Ancients and get his energy acceleration is pretty big. Just gonna research his hand away. I think... Okay, so we need to hit for 190, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. So we're hitting for 140. 60. So if he kills his Bunnelby, we're still only hitting for 160. 160. Trying to think what we can do here. Like, I almost want to grab that Hugo for like a cheap prize, but I don't know if that's worth, you guys. Should I put the Poltegeist out there, or should I run the Bunnelby? I think I'm just gonna do the Poltegeist. This might be a bad play on my hand, but I'm not sure. Triple XL energy. I'm gonna Poke Communications back in this Crobat, I think, to get another Bunnelby out. Get this Bunnelby out here. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this Jirachi. Got that Jirachi away. I'm just tired of him frickin' doing his Jirachi nonsense, honestly. So I think at this point we are, I think at this point we are hitting for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So we're hitting for 160. If he takes out my Poltegeist this turn, we're hitting for 180, which is pretty much, we're getting into one-shot territory here. So he's gonna take my Poltegeist out, which is okay. We're hitting for 180 at this point. We're gonna put in a Bunnelby. Just finding these energies is gonna be huge right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a Great Ball. evolve our Sinisty, and I think I'm gonna research my hand away. So I'm gonna quick ball away at Mr. Rhyme. Should I do that? Should we Dedenne, you guys? I need an energy real bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Dedenne my hand away. Or I can Pokecalm here. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna Pokecalm a Weezing back in for another Sinisty. We're gonna play the Sinisty, and then we're gonna Dedenne our hand away. That was a smart move there. Discard, draw 6. Oops. Discard and draw 6 is what we are going to do. Oh, we did find an energy. Shoot, you guys. I don't know if I... Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to quick ball away at Mr. Rhyme for another Sinisty. We're going to do that. We're going to T-break away this Poltegeist. And then I think we're hitting enough to kill it. Yep. We hit 240 damage, you guys. That is actually pretty crazy. And we're gonna get our 2 prize cards for that. So this is when the deck really starts getting going, when we're really hitting those big numbers. So at this point, we can one-shot the Zorora GX, which is kind of what I'm thinking of going for. Something to note, though, you guys, about playing this deck. Do not mill yourself. I have milled myself multiple times playing this deck. As you can see, it's getting kind of close. I have only 8 cards left. So, ooh, jeez. So he popped his GX move, so... Alright, there's a GX move for the game. I don't know what to do here, you guys. Oh, I have a Twin Energy, which is huge. I'm gonna Bundle B out. Hopefully we can find a boss's order. I don't know if this is... no, it's okay. So I think I have our plan. Shoot. This is... Oh, man. I think we lost this one, you guys. I think we lost... Because I'm gonna one-shot his Hoopa, and he's gonna kill me next turn. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do. We don't have anything to stop that in our hand, but that's okay. He only has 1 prize left. I have 2. If he didn't use his GX move at that moment, we probably would have won that, but it was good for him. I'm gonna tell him well played, give him a little heart. But yeah, so as you guys can see, this deck slaps, you guys. If you can get like set up properly, it really does like one-shot some pretty big decks. And basically, like, it's kind of like, I don't want to say easy to win, but it is like harder for them to win because we are running a bunch of like 1 prizers, as where a lot of people nowadays are running like the 3 prize, 2 prize GX V Max V cards. So it's basically like, it's just harder for them to get ahead of us because we can be hitting them and taking 2, and they can only get 1 off of our weenies. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. This deck is a ton of fun, you guys. I 100% recommend just slapping it together in real life on the Pokemon Tcgo. If you have the cards, it's actually pretty easy to build this deck. The only thing that was kind of difficult for me to get was the... I think the Galarian Mr. Rhyme was like the hardest thing to get in the deck, but other than that, everything is pretty staple. All the trainer cards are pretty staple. Everything else that runs in the deck is pretty easy. It's just a bunch of like literally a bunch of like common uncommons from Darkness Ablaze. So yeah, let me know if you like video content like this. I would love to do a ton more things on the Pokemon Tcgo. Just have fun. This is a ton of fun to make. I have a bunch of other decks coming up as well, so stay tuned for that. Like, leave a like down below, and if you didn't like this video, hit the like button twice and subscribe to be a part of the permanent Poke fam. Yeah. Until the next video, you guys, see you later. Bye.